Hi, I'm Scott, here with Scrapbook Bum, here to give you some more useful tips about being online this time from scrapbookbum.com. Tip number one that you want to make sure of, now more or less these are tips to keep you safe and protect yourself as well as your family. So tip number one out of the five, first tip is have a comprehensive protection system on your computer that embraces a firewall and of course antivirus scanning of files as well as emails and instant messenger conversations. This is a really big important issue because it's kind of your last line of defense to protect you and your family from any type of spyware that you might pick up by surfing the internet, or of course making sure that nobody's sending you things that can be damaging to your computer. The next one is, of course, never click, and this is something you want to talk with your kids about as well, is to never click on a link sent via email or instant messenger, or as well as clicking into an instant messaging conversation with anybody that you don't know or a company that you don't know. That's one too as well, to make sure that you educate your children on, as well as just be aware yourself, just to be careful of. The number three one is anything that happens on the internet, as far as whether it's through a website or through some type of a pay form or PayPal or anything, things that happen on the internet that you may think look strange or look like a scam, go ahead and report them. On our website, we have, of course, all the certificates to ensure that we are legit and we are who we are. Some companies don't. And if you see that, you can find that out by Googling it and seeing if they are legitimate companies, or you can also Google on how to report them. And they've got some fantastic information on there to show you how to do it. We also have a couple blogs on our site that say that as well. The next one is this is a big one for scrapbookbum.com, and it's with the increasing usage of cell phones. We're seeing a lot more issues come up with cell phone photos and usage where people are, getting into trouble. And when I say that, I mean, for example, when you take photos with your phone, you want to make sure that you turn the locator off, unless you want people to know where these photos were taken. However, if you're taking pictures of your children or of kids or whatever the situation may be, people don't always want to have their location out there. Now, on scrapbookbum.com, what's nice about our site is, of course, everything's coded, so nobody else can pull your photos off of our site unless it's you. Now, there are a lot of other sites out there, though, that they don't give that option. That's not the way it works. Photos are able to be pulled by anybody at any time and used to whoever else's discretion, and you may never even know that's happening. And what happens is when your locator's on the back end, that's where it gives the coordinate information as to where that photo was taken. So you want to make sure that that's turned off and you're being careful with that. The last one is, and this is a pretty obvious one, if you're ever connecting to a hotspot or a Wi-Fi zone, which are becoming more and more common at restaurants and things like that, you want to make sure that you turn your security settings up instantly. Because if somebody wants to, at that point, when your computer's opened to that network, they can get in and find out information and pull it from your computer. So those are some quick tips. One last one that I will throw in to be very, very careful of is just be careful of the information that you're putting out there online. Very simply put, scrapbookbum.com, one of the ways that we are not like a lot of other social networks and a lot of other blog sites as well as scrapbooking sites and photo sites is because we do not utilize your information for revenue. A lot of the sites out there that are free to sign up and free to get started, the way they create revenue is two ways, typically two ways. One, of course, is going to be through their ad campaigns. The other one is going to be utilizing the information that you put online, what restaurants you go to, how old you are, male or female, your email address. These are all things that they turn around and they can sell to other individuals. Now, with the increasing population of people using these social networks and blog sites and all of this stuff, it's becoming a much larger demand in that market for people to purchase those lists. So do yourself a favor. Remember that whatever you're putting online, you want to make sure that you remember that you're not going to be the only one looking at it. So there's some quick tips. Check out our website, www.scrapbookbum.com. We have a lot more great information on that, as well as check it out. It's free and easy to get started. And if you liked this video and you thought it was helpful, please leave me a comment right down here below. And we appreciate you. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.